fuck. Okay. I'm very much into Japan, as you might be able to tell by some of my videos, and I really like anime. Um, and so this isn't like a video going against them or anything like that. But I do kind of go against people who go against Westerners cosplaying, and not just because I'm a Westerner, although that does benefit towards understanding it. Okay, but basically, for the people who don't know the situation, there's a lot of people, mainly in Japan, but there's some Americans too, who believe, or I know they're Americans, I'm sorry, I might say Americans sometimes, and I mean Westerners. Okay, there's some Westerners that believe that, they can't cosplay because they might be overweight, or they might just not look right. Yeah. I don't know if some of you can already tell what the issue is in there, and so many. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to point out a few things of why they can cosplay and why you really shouldn't hate. Like, I mean, the people who are against Western cosplaying really shouldn't hate, because you don't have much of a reason to here. Okay, so first thing, a lot of times when you compare Asian cosplayers to Western cosplayers, you know, they're going to show you a picture of the comparison, but notice how almost every time the Western cosplay isn't edited and perfect lighting and everything as much as the Asian cosplayers are. And even if it's not edited, they show the worst cosplayer they can of a Westerner and one of the best, cutest Asian cosplayers that they can find. And most of, okay, because a lot, you know, a lot of it is in Japan. Of course, a lot of their like movies or videos or display pictures of cosplayers and whatnot are going to show Asian people. And like, okay. How can you even compare that? That's like saying this milk is fresh compared to that. When you fucking Photoshop one of them and put the other one in perfect lighting in a motherfucking miniskirt, it just doesn't work. By the way, I'm not mad. I swear a lot. It just kind of rolls off my tongue. I'm sorry. Anyway, so, I'm sorry, I'm quiet. I'm so weird. I'm so quirky. Okay, no. But basically, then there's another part where, they, like, they say that they point out things like they can't have, like, we Westerners can't have the big eyes or something, even though Asian people, it's a stereotype. I don't necessarily like it either, but they say that they have like squinty eyes and you can't tell whether they're open or closed and shit. But I don't agree with that either. But okay, anyway, um, a lot of it's not an insult because I do like a lot of people who have a little Asian in them. I like their eye shape too. Eye shape too, and I like American also. It just kind of, I mean, nothing's wrong with either one of them. It just kind of varies by the person themselves, not by whether or not you're Asian. Because there's some Americans that have thin eyes, and I think I have big eyes. Although I've seen people with even bigger Some look kind of creepy. But but I've seen Asian people with really thin eyes and Asian people with really big eyes too. So it's you can't really say we are this, we are that if you can find another person who's not, for one thing. Um okay. And so pretty much you're making when they judge of what we Westerners have that they don't, they're going by stereotype of what they pretty much want to hear right there. Like, ugh, it's just very judgmental, and I really, really hate that. um, which is why I'm making this video, because I don't want, I just know. Okay, anyway, another thing that, happens is, a lot of, okay, I'm just gonna point this one thing out. A lot of your costumes are Western style. Like, okay, they're okay, you watch an anime, there's traditional style in there too, you know, and everything. They don't dress too much different than we do, but you cannot say that there is not an anime out there that does not take reference from any people that's a Westerner. Cause just really, uh, and okay. Another thing is that if there is good Westerner cosplay, a lot of times the people who are against it, um, usually usually the only cosplay they'll consider good but still bad is the slutty cosplay. But like, is it okay? For one thing, is it really that bad to look like a slut? Like, I mean, if you are one, that's totally different. But like, you don't know what the hell they're doing. Say if they were just wearing that slutty outfit for their, like, relationship crap, whatever the hell it is. Or maybe they have to, I don't know, but okay. Anyway, you blame them for dressing in sexy cosplay, ruining the character. When there has been so many Asian people I have seen in porns. Don't question me on that, by the way. So many Asian people in pornos and in the pictures, and even if I'm searching so innocently for anime, I'm always gonna find something. And, um, well, Asian people will pretty much kill the character too sometimes. It's not like, it's not just a Westerner thing. That's like saying only white people get fat. Yeah, okay. Keep thinking. We only have that ability. It's okay. But pretty much it's just kind of like really judgmental against another race and stereotyping them by looks. And fucking okay. And I'm sorry, my throat's bad. It's not too bad because obviously I can talk. But anyway, yeah. You guys reference towards so much towards Westerners, and yet you go against it. And anime and Vocaloids and whatnot, all because they originated in Japan, does not mean they were only meant for Japan. There are Westerners who make anime professionally. There are, like, oh gosh. There's people in America who pretty much do the same exact shit. And also, if it was only meant for your judgment and only meant for you guys to enjoy it and do whatever the fuck you want to do with it, go fucking parade in cosplay, then do you really honestly think those are the intentions of the people who are selling off their anime or manga or whatever? When they make that anime or manga, whatever their intentions are, no matter what, they want to spread that shit like butter. And it is not going to just go around Japan. If they can get it farther, they will, because that is part of business. They are going to try their best to get it over, especially to America, because America's pretty fucking popular. And I'm not saying everybody loves us or some shit, because obviously they don't. There are some people who fucking want us dead. But just, it's not just yours to enjoy. And just know. Okay. And now another topic. People, oh fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Raha. I'm just gonna cover it up with something else, but I don't want to get to one of the big points. Okay, oh yeah, here's one. Okay. For many people who know anything so much about about anything towards Asian countries, there are so many people who like change themselves or something to look more like a Westerner. They want big eyes, they want pale skin, they want long hair, they want hair that's not black, like not a dull color or anything. I'm not saying it's dull. I like black hair. I'm sorry, I don't want to go against anything here because I'm not. But okay, they pretty much they want to look like Westerners, which a lot of times are the exact same traits that they try to have in an anime character. And so, yeah, and it's not even just Westerners. There's been people, I forgot what it's called, but there's it's like I forgot what they called it. I think they called it like B style, where they pretty much follow the stereotype of black people. And just like really, I mean, I take it as a compliment, like that they're trying to copy Westerners, but still, even if it's just in general, I mean, if it's really like your interpersonal style or something, go for it. But you shouldn't try to be somebody you're not if it's gonna make it worse. I mean, and that's kind of different from cosplay. You cosplay as a different character, so on, because it's fun and whatnot, or whatever your reasons or intentions may be. But that's totally different than living your whole entire life pretending to be that character. But just like, okay, Westerners, even sometimes, they don't like the way they look. And so it's not like, it's like some people that are in Asian countries believe that Westerners are perfect on that kind of thing in appearance, and then they try to mimic it. But really, we're not, they're not, nobody is fucking perfect. Nothing like that is ever going to happen. We are not all going to be one solo awesome as fuck stereotype. And, so, yeah, basically Asian countries, a lot of them try to imitate Westerners, and then they're blaming us if there's imitation of cosplay, and cosplay is spread everywhere. Like, it's not just theirs to have. Um, I'm probably leaving something out. Oh well. But, I'll say it if I remember it. And I might even add it in the description. I know this is a long video, and I'm so sorry for that, because some people might not want to hear me talk. I know I don't sometimes. But, anyway. Okay, the last part I want to cover that can be really, really serious is, okay, another reason why it's almost an excuse to me of why Japanese people hate Westerners, preferably cosplayers, like I've said, but just Westerners in general, they will hate us. And I saw it on this one YouTube channel, and it got me really, really angry for a while. And, basically she was telling us how bad Westerners are. Like, how fucking horrible we are because of what we have done to Japan and other countries and whatnot. And so she's saying we did this with slavery and so on, and we bombed them, and yeah, that, like, yeah, shit's gone down. That is a past. It's not saying every single Westerner agree with every little thing that happens over Western countries. I certainly as hell don't agree with every little damn thing our presidents do and shit. Doesn't mean doesn't mean all because I'm Westerner I'm going to sit by their side anyway and say how you doing? Let's go fucking rule the world Italia style. Anyway, and uh but yeah. And so I just okay. Yeah, we bombed you, but you've bombed us. We've done bad shit. We've done horrible shit. Western countries have done pretty bad shit. But that does not mean Asian countries are let off the hook. If we're not off the hook for whatever past shit we've done, why the hell are they? Okay, and we have it is our past, okay? And if you're gonna say because it's our past, well, it still affects and whatnot. Well, okay, then if we're gonna take Japan right there, if we're gonna put Japan on the spot, I love researching Japan. I love it a lot. So it's not like I'm just pulling shit out of my ass or I looked up the worst things possible and only that just to despise Japan. Because I do love a lot of it, and I'm reading a book at the moment. It's like a pop culture encyclopedia of Japan. I'm sorry, I love it a lot. And I just really, really love the country. And anime got me interested in it, but it's not I'm into everything anime in Japan. It's I don't know how to explain it, but it just made me fall in love with Japan with researching about it. It's a country I'm interested in. That in Singapore, but me and Singapore our hookups just aren't working. But I'm so sorry, off topic. Anyway, okay, if we were to put Japan in the spot right now, okay, you look up Unit 731, I believe it was. Yeah, 731. Now, that is basically, let's go back to Hitler. Hitler, obviously, he's not a very liked person. And Hitler has done, by the way, you'll know why I'm bringing up Hitler after I'm done talking about Hitler. Okay, Hitler has done some things that nobody's happy about. Or at least most people are not happy about. uh, he basically took a lot of people, and besides just confining them and starving them and whatnot, he would bring them into hospitals and whatnot, kind of like hospitals, and basically they would do surgery to them, they would do certain things to them, and a lot of times it was never on medication, and just to see what would happen. Like if I took out your eye right now, just to see how long you'd live before you bleed to death, or would it heal by yourself, or what the hell would happen, just to see, just to test. And okay, that right there that's very really really shallow. That's just it's fucked. Um, and so reason why I brought up Hitler was because Unit 731, they did the same exact shit. It wasn't even in Japan. Japan was controlling it though. Japan hit I think it was a facility. I'm just gonna call it a facility. It might be an organization or some shit. Anyway, they hid the facility in another country because they didn't want anybody to know about it. And they would do those kind of surgeries on people. I don't recall them ever using medication on them to stop the pain or whatever, but they would steal people from other countries and do those kind of surgeries on them just to see what would happen. So that was to multiple different random countries. That includes America. That includes pretty much, I would say, every Western country. So don't say that we Westerners have done so much to you. Because you guys have done so much to us too. I mean, I'm not gonna say, we're automatically off the hook, guilt-free, all that good shit just because of it, but I am saying that we all have shit. There's past crap to every country. There's nothing perfect about anywhere you go, anyone you see, so on. Nothing is gonna be perfect. Yeah. And why the hell the person I looked up on YouTube, who brought up how bad Westerners were, but talking about Western cosplay, why the hell does that even fit into place? Like, you can't dress like this, you can't dress like that. That just, by the way, right away, that already just sounds like immature child bullying at an elementary school. It's not anything you should be standing up for, proud of, going against the others for. That just already makes it's not gonna make anybody look good. If anything, you're just gonna make people feel shitty about themselves when you're not any better. And just okay, so how the hell does you can't dress like this and you can't dress like that relate to I dropped a bomb on you, you dropped a bomb on me? That's like, just no. That's not something, that's just really, really stupid. If you're gonna go that shallow into a situation, just no. That's, that's like relating how a PS2 is compared to a PS3, fighting over it and whatnot, having nerd rage, and then bringing that somehow into global warming. Like, I mean, I know it does involve in global warming, but you know what I mean. You're talking about video games, and then you bring up economic issues. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, not even economic. Okay, okay, excuse my dumbassness around that subject. Okay, um, but yeah. So, where the main point here is Westerners are not too much different from Asian people. And cosplay is meant for people to enjoy. It wasn't meant for specifically Asian people to hoard and take away from Westerners. And I'm not saying all Asian people think that, cuz no shit, they don't all think that. That'd be stupid to say. But for those people, but not even just Asian people, because there are some Americans, I said before, there are Westerners and whatnot who think that Americans can't dress and whatnot either. But why should you even be looking at people in that way, judging them by those looks? I just don't. It's not fair to the other person at all. Cause it's like if you were to try your best if you're so excited, you tried your best to go out and, have fun with friends and whatnot, and then someone just completely kills your day, makes you cry and shit. That's just no. You have, there's really not a reason to go against people for cosplaying. All you're doing is going straight back to fucking high school, middle school, even elementary school, where everybody's looking at what everybody's wearing and who looks good and what, and who's wearing the same thing, and just like, you're really gonna make a serious topic about that? I mean, I'm bringing this up as a serious topic, I know, so I'm probably a hypocrite in that one part, but just because you shouldn't go against somebody just because of what the hell they wear. people who go against cosplay, you should know that by now. It doesn't matter what age you are. You can be 4 years old or something. You should know that by now or learn that. You should not judge off someone else. It's not. It just. No. Um. Thank you for watching. I mean, oh wait, well, yeah, watching and listening and stuff. And I hope you like. Fuck. I hope you liked it. I'm gonna try to post more videos, but I have a lot of nerve. At the same time, I'm so fucking shy, and so I'm trying to fix that by doing a lot of videos, so you can learn maybe more about me or something, and I might get more subscribers. I don't know, but you should follow me on Tumblr. I, I will like I will love you all forever as fans to follow me on Tumblr and on YouTube and DeviantArt. And my DeviantArt username is RubyRock911, RubyRock911. I made that name a long time ago, by the way, so I know it sounds kind of weird. I just said my DeviantArt. My Tumblr, I'm gonna put a link for because I keep forgetting what it is, sadly. And then my YouTube, this video will go on YouTube. So yeah, but if I put this anywhere else, just to let you know, my YouTube username is okay, it's it's yin yang kind of girl 12. I made that when I was 12 years old, so that's why it's kind of weird sounding. And I spelled yin with a G at the end, not the actual proper way. I wasn't too smart at the time when I was making my usernames for all of these. Except for my Tumblr. I like it. I think it's called The Monstrosity. I know that's the name of my page. So, yeah. Please no hateful comments. Um, and, yeah. For those of you who want to support me, support me. If you don't, then just go fuck away. Yep. Okay. Thank you for listening, watching, and whatnot. You're all fucking awesome. Goodbye.